Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 112 of my FIFA 16 My Player career on the Xbox One. And now the new year is here and we've had a bit of a break from European action, but we are back at it today. The Europa League is back and the first game up for us is the first leg against Olympiacos. We are the away side, so let's try and grab ourselves an away goal or two. That will give us the advantage going into the second game and hopefully progressing into the next round. It is a competition that we want to win. Obviously, we would have preferred being in the Champions League, but we failed to make it last season. So we can only win what we're in, and hopefully we win this competition this year. And then hopefully back in the Champions League next season, which is looking pretty decent for us right now, as we are top of the table. And let's try and grab ourselves a goal. It's been a bit of a quiet game so far, 15 minutes to play. But I'll take a draw. Oh, unlucky there, coin tard. Should have been 1-0 to City perhaps. But it's Olympiacos with possession. They're the ones pushing forward right now. And they're looking to take the lead. Always been forced out wide. They could have took the shot on there. But he decided to go out wide. The ball is inside the box. He's getting forced backwards again. This player is very defensive. That's it. Keep forcing him back. Try and win possession if we can. Kai almost got in there. The ball played forward. Shot comes in. Ooh, the far post. Unlucky. A great chance there for Olympiacos to go in front, almost stealing it late on in this game. But we're into the final minute now. Still goalless. I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw. Hopefully we can have the positive game in the second leg and progress past Olympiacos. There is the final whistle then. In the Europa League first leg, it ends all square at 0-0. Have no idea who else is in the competition still, so that's something we've got to look forward to if we progress, that is. If we lose against Olympiacos, that would be pretty shit. But we are in the Premier League now, some more domestic action. Kai being rested for the next game against Watford, and we're behind 1-0. Oh, great 5-1 victory there for Manchester City. We did go behind pretty early on against Watford, but the players did well. They got back, they got the 3 points, and a nice 5-1 win in the end. So second game for Kai this week is a return leg against Olympiacos. We are the home side, of course. We don't want to be conceding an away goal. We failed to get an away goal ourselves in the previous match. So as long as we win, that's all that we need to do, and then we'll be through to the next round of the Europa League. So here we go then. Manchester City taking on Olympiacos at the Etihad Stadium. Europa League action. Come on, boys. Let's do this one and get through. And Olympiacos then getting the game started, playing in their all blue kits. I think they've got a red trim on this kit. Man City, of course, playing in their light blue and white strip. Early possession all belongs to Olympiacos so far, but we do win it. Well played, City. Now can we go on their counter attack? Here's Kai then, dropping deep to pick up that pass. Now he's rushing forward, got some space, gets the ball back from Cavani. Holds up play a little bit. There's a massive gap on the far side. He sees it. And Castillo shoots. And it's a fantastic finish. I didn't think he was going to score from there. But he got it into the top corner. And that is the first goal of the game. First goal of this tie. And Kai did well to hold up play. Waited for the run. He saw the run from Castillo. And boom. Top corner. Goalkeeper. No chance. And Manchester City then go in front. 1-0. Jean-Victor Del Castillo. That's his name. I have no idea who he is. Is he a youngster? Has he been here a while? I have no idea. Maybe he joined in January. I forget. I don't pay much attention, to be honest, when I'm not the actual manager. As long as we're putting the performances, that's all I'm really bothered about. We did lose Paul Pogba, as you may remember, in the January transfer window. Still have no idea where he's gone. And that's a great ball straight through here to Kai. We are into the last minute of this game. Kai just loses it. Can he keep going? Unlucky there. But there is the final whistle. We do get the victory in the end. A nice 1-0 win for Manchester City. That puts us through to the next round of the Europa League. And before we have some more European action, we are back to some domestic games. This one, the home match against Chelsea. We're on pretty decent form right now. Still top of the table. We won the last match against Watford 5-1. And we lose this one at home. Losing 2-0. Bad result there for City. Manager should have played us, but after 28 games we are still top. 11 points clear, look at that, pretty insane. We've drew quite a few games. I only lost 2 all season, much better than we did last year. Liverpool, Manchester United just outside the top 5 there. So next up for Manchester City is an away game travelling to Villa Park to take on Aston Villa, who are back in the Premier League, of course. It's their time in the Championship, so let's see if we can get ourselves back to winning ways after that disappointing result against Chelsea, losing 2-0 at the Etihad. We want to get back to winning ways, as I said, against against Aston Villa today. So here we go then. Aston Villa getting the game started. They've got Victor Wanyama there in the middle of the park. Now a Spurs player in real life, of course. And it's all Aston Villa so far. But I'm sure we can press, and there we do press. And it's Cavani who steals the ball off the midfield. And he's got a chance here for City to go in front. He shoots, but the goalkeeper got a hand to it, and it goes out for a corner. Been playing pretty well from set pieces so far this season, so let's see if we can take advantage of this one. Put ourselves in front, gives us an early advantage. Corner comes in, Kai chests it down and shoots, but it was blocked there by Mali. There he is, Mali with that block, forces it out for another corner then to Manchester City. Kai with a good chance to give City the 1-goal lead, but 7 minutes gone. Second corner comes in, again the goalkeeper's there to thump it away, and a chance here for Aston Villa to go on the counter-attack. Ball played backwards. 15 minutes played here at Villa Park, still goalless. Man City looking the most dangerous so far. Here is Edinson Cavani, plays the ball forward, finds Fabian Delph. Fabian Delph gets it through, playing against his former club, of course, and Kai's got some space, he shoots, and a great goal. Goalkeeper couldn't do anything about that one, and the defender couldn't hold him off. And Kai takes advantage and scores the first goal of the game. Less than 20 minutes gone, Aston Villa 0, Manchester City 1. We're already 11 points clear in the table. This will hopefully put us even further ahead. 17th Premier League goal of the season for Kai. Much better season this year for Kai here at City. There's a loose bit of control there. But Villa somehow still have possession. Here's Amavi. Well played Kai, closing down, forcing a mistake there. But it doesn't matter because there is the whistle. It ends Aston Villa 0, Manchester City 1. A good 3 points there. And we are back into Europe, taking on FC Porto. And we are the away side once again in the first leg. So travelling to Portugal to take on Porto. Kai's not travelling though, he'll be staying at home for this one. Can we try and grab ourselves a win? At the very least an away goal. And it is a 1-1 draw. At least we do have that away goal advantage. And we didn't lose, of course, so hopefully we can get ourselves through to the next round of the Europa League on our way to the final. But Kai back in the starting 11 today, taking on Sunderland, so a little bit of travelling up north. It is the FA Cup. And again, another competition where we want to progress through to the final and hopefully win it. So here we go then at the Stadium Light. Sunderland taking on Manchester City. Kai in the starting 11. Sunderland are the ones getting this game started. And they are the ones with all the early possession so far. We are trying to pressurise the defence though. Kai chasing. Trying to force another mistake as he's done quite a few times in the recent games. But 25 minutes approaching. Still goalless here at the Stadium of Light. Here's Ben Yedder. Great signing for Sunderland. Got Ben Yedder in the team. Middleton. Kai almost had that one. He was blocked after he initially run the ball. Here's Ben Yedder again. He's got the skills. Look at him. He's still going to tease it. Oh, the shot comes in. But Joe Hart reads that one, thankfully. Keeps the ball out and gets the ball clear straight away. So a good chance there for Sunderland to go in front. Ben Yedder, their best player of the game so far. As we approach half an hour played in this match. Here's Sami Nasri then, former Arsenal midfielder. Gives it to Kai in the middle. And in the middle even more to Del Castillo to Cavani. Cavani shoots and this guy can't miss right now. He is a man on fire. Castillo with the assist. Edinson Cavani with the finish. And that will hopefully be enough to get us through to the next round of the FA Cup. Massive gap again there in the Sunderland defence. And a good finish. Goalkeeper came out slightly. I think he was questioning whether to come or not. But that is Cavani's third FA Cup goal of the season. And it looks like it's going to be enough actually, because it is the final minute then in this match. Clichy. Again, another former Arsenal player. To Nasri. Now Kai. Finds Cavani. He's just lost out there. The defender read that one. And there is the final whistle. So we are still scraping through these games. We're managing to grind out the results. Even though we're not playing fantastically well, We're getting the 1-0 wins, we're getting the draws. This is all keeping us top of the tables and progressing through to these competitions in the later stages as well. But next up for Manchester City is an away game, travelling down to London at the Emirates, taking on Arsenal, and it's another draw. See, we are grinding out the results. A 2-2 draw at the Emirates Stadium, not a bad result at all. I think it was Thomas Muller there getting both goals for City, and this is a bit of a risky one. Kai again not being chosen for the Europa League game. That means we're missing 2 games in a row, which is a bit of a surprise, but never mind. Maybe Kai needs the rest. The manager knows best, of course, but please don't let us down, boys. We are at home against Porto, Europa League. It finished 1-1 in the first leg, and this leg finishes 1-0. Yes, we are through. Nasri getting the only goal of the game. We are through to the next round of the Europa League. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Be sure to smash that like button if you did. Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also connect with me over on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. All my links are below in the description. So thanks again for all of your support, and I'll see you in the next video.